How do you wire underwater boat lights? If you are considering adding underwater lights to your fishing boat, you may wonder how to wire them correctly. Let's break down the steps to ensure a safe and effective installation. First, you need to understand the wiring configuration. Underwater lights should be wired in parallel. This means each light gets its own power directly from the source. If one light fails, the others will still work. Each light requires a positive wire and a negative wire running back to the power source or fuse block. The wire gauge is important too. It depends on how far the lights are from the power source and how many lights you have. Using the right thickness of wire is essential to handle the current safely. Next, let's talk about the power source and protection. Most underwater lights operate on 12 or 24 volts direct current, which matches your boat's electrical system. You should connect the lights through a fuse or circuit breaker. This protects the wiring and lights from electrical faults. A toggle switch or dedicated control switch will allow you to turn the lights on and off easily. Remember to turn off the main battery switch before starting your wiring to avoid any electrical hazards. Now let's get into mounting the lights. The lights should be surface mounted underwater on the hull, ideally at least 10 inches below the waterline for the best effect. You will need to drill a hole for the wire clearance, usually around 9/16 of an inch, along with pilot holes for the mounting screws. Use a marine-grade sealant, like 3M Marine Adhesive Sealant Fast Cure for 1200s, around the light's perimeter and cable entry point. This prevents water from getting in. Press the light firmly into place to ensure a good seal. Make sure the lens is clean and free of paint or residue for optimal light clarity. Cable management is another important aspect. Feed the cable through the hull carefully to avoid stress or damage. Use marine-grade crimp connectors with waterproof insulation for all electrical connections. Proper strain relief is necessary to prevent wire damage from movement or vibration. Connect the positive and negative wires to the fuse block and switch, and then to your boat's battery system. Finally, before sealing everything up, do a dry fit of the lights. Check their orientation, usually with the text on the light facing upwards for proper light dispersion underwater. After installation, test the lights to make sure they work correctly and that all connections are secure and watertight. By following these steps, you can wire underwater boat lights safely and effectively. This will not only improve the aesthetic of your fishing boat but also enhance your nighttime fishing experience.